Hey everybody, this is Ellie, and today I'm going to teach you how to log your hours for Leaders Club. This video will serve as a tool that you can come back to throughout the year in case you forget how to do something or have any questions. To begin, log into your Google Drive account. Once you are logged in, you should see all the documents that you own. Your family leader will have shared with you the spreadsheet where you will log your hours, so go to the left of your screen and click on Shared with Me. From there, you should see your family hour log. It will be titled Your Family Leader's Name, Family Hour Log 2016-2017. I will be using my family's hour log for this video as an example, so you can see that it reads Ellie's Family Hour Log 2016-2017. To make it easier to find in the future, I recommend dragging it from your Shared with Me to your Drive. When you open the document, this is what it will look like. However, do not edit on this page. Instead, go to the bottom of the screen where you will see the names of everyone in your family. Using the arrows, scroll until you see your name. They generally should be in alphabetical order. However, sometimes they get mixed up, so make sure you look around. When you see your name, click on it, and it will open your hour log. This is the page that you may edit. I'm going to start by going over the different columns, and then I will give a couple of examples of logging your hours. The first column is the date column. This is where you put the date of the event you volunteered at. Next, we have the event column. This is where you put the name of the event. For example, you might write after school, or soccer, or parents' night out, or the pumpkin run, or the car wash. Whatever the name of the event is, put it here. Next we have department. The department can be a little tricky, so I have made a little sheet so you can see exactly what department your event may fall under. First, we have youth. This is any event where you are working with children through a YMCA program. This includes after school and parents' night outs, and also includes events like Child Watch. Next, we have sports. This is any program where you are working with the YMCA's athletic program, such as soccer, basketball, volleyball, or swim lessons. Next, we have the fundraising department. This includes events such as the car wash or the trunk or treat. This also includes any event that's helping to contribute towards the annual campaign. Next, we have community events. This is any event that you sign up for through Leaders Club, but that isn't directly organized by the Y. This includes the Chapel Hill Public Library Book Sort or the Tar Heel 10 Miler. These are the events that you will sign up with through Rachel Hotong or Grace Tate. Next, we have Leaders Club. These are hours you get directly through your membership in Leaders Club, such as from Leaders Club meetings or Leaders Club retreats. Lastly, we have outside the YMCA. Leaders Club allows you to log up to 15 hours of this per year. This is any volunteer work you do through your church, through your school, or with another volunteer program. So that covers the general departments that you will be using throughout this year. Next, we have time in and time out. Simply put in the time you arrive and the time you left. Remember, if you arrive late or leave early, you don't get to log those hours. The last column that you will need to edit is the hours column. Simply put in the number of hours that you were there total. The total hour column and the last box in the hours column you do not need to edit. These will be updated automatically as you add your information. Now, I will demonstrate an example. Let's say that on Sunday, September 11th, I volunteered at the Chapel Hill Public Library book sale takedown from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. Start by putting in the date. Next, put in the name of the event. Because my event has such a long name, I might shorten it a little bit, but make sure your family leader still knows what event you volunteered at. Next, put in the department. As you will remember, this is a community event. So put that in the department column. I arrived at 3 o'clock p.m. and left at 5 o'clock p.m. and was there for a total of 2 hours. As you can see, my total hours and the last box in my hours column updated automatically. Remember, you do not need to update these boxes. Let's do another example. Let's say I volunteered at after school on Monday, September 12th from 3:30 to 6 o'clock p.m. I start with the date. Next, I add my event. For department, you will remember that after school is in the youth department. I arrived at 3:30 and I left at 6 o'clock. This was a total of 2.5 hours. Remember that 2.5 hours does not look like this, but instead looks like this. Remember, 30 minutes is actually half an hour. As you heard me say before, you get hours for Leaders Club meetings. Did you know that for every one Leaders Club meeting you attend, you get 30 minutes in your hours log? This is because you are gaining important leadership skills and participating in valuable trainings that will make you a better volunteer. Another thing you can do to help save room in your log is to log your meetings in the same row. So let's say that I attended a Leaders Club meeting on September 7th and 14th. I can log them like this. I put the dates separated by commas. I put the event. I put the department, which can be abbreviated to Leaders Club. I put the time in, the time out, and because I attended 2 meetings, which are each worth 30 minutes, I can put 1 hour in the hour column. If, for example, I attend another meeting, I can add it to the same row. So let's say I attend the Leaders Club meeting on September 21st. Add the date and add the additional half an hour. Now, for some general reminders on logging your hours. You are responsible for logging all of your own hours. No one else is going to do it for you. The deadline to log hours is midnight on the last day of every month. But do not wait until the end of the month to log your hours. You may forget to do it or forget to log certain events. As a general note, your family leader is the one responsible for checking your hours, so don't be afraid to ask them questions if you need any help. Here is the contact information for all of the different family leaders. Feel free to reach out to them by email or at a meeting if you ever have questions on logging your hours. Good luck logging your hours, everybody. I know we are going to do some great volunteering this year.